Hi there, Craig Roberts with Keller Williams North Country here in North Dallas, Texas. I know many of you may have some questions about some of the contracts and the process of buying a home. So I'm making some of these videos just to kind of show you guys and help you hopefully get through the process a lot smoother. One of the first sessions I want to do is to go over the 1 to 4 promulgated contract for the single family home. I will caveat this entire series by saying I am not an attorney and that this is for informational purposes only. So let's get started. Survey in Section C. The survey must be made by a registered professional or land surveyor. And the timeline on that is also negotiable as well too. Generally, sometime obviously before closing. If the seller fails to furnish the existing survey and the T47 affidavit, buyer shall obtain a new survey at seller's expense. There are some other options here. You can go down to section or number 2 here, and where the buyer automatically says that they're going to go ahead on and pay for it within a certain amount of days of the effective date. Option 3 is the seller just goes ahead on and takes ownership and provides the survey, provided that they have a new survey, or they go ahead and pay for a brand new survey. Back to option 1, that's in a normal case to where buyer or seller has the survey on hand, still valid, and then provides it over to the buyer. So section D with objections. This paragraph is basically the buyer's option or opportunity to say, hey, I want to do something non-traditional to residential type services or use of the property. I want to be able to go four-wheeling on a property. I want to be able to hunt on a property. I want to be able to wash cars or run a daycare out of the property. If the buyer feels like there's something that they're going to do that's abnormal with the property that may not coincide with the rules and regulations of the homeowners association, the best thing for them to do to protect themselves is to put that here. So as they're going through everything, if that use is not deemed acceptable in the property or on the property, then it also provides an out for the buyer. Title notices in section E, abstract or title policy. Basically a caveat here saying the broker advises the buyer to go ahead on and get title or a title policy just to make sure things are covered. Section 2 is any membership of any kind of property owners association. And typically this is going to be checked as it is, because in most cases now, especially in newer communities, it's going to be a private homeowners association involved or some other kind of pit or mud or something along those lines. The buyer's obligated to pay for the rules and regulations, CCRs and things of that nature to make sure they read over those before accepting the contract and moving forward. Otherwise, they have a certain amount of time to make that decision, and then they're able to get the escrow funds back. If they wait too long, then they will not be able to. Section 3 basically says that if your property is situated in a utility or statutory created district, then you have to provide disclosure here as well too. And the buyer and the seller has to deliver documentation to the buyer stating as such. Well, that brings us to the end of today's session. Please be on the lookout for future sessions. If this video was helpful, please don't forget to like and share. If I could be of any further assistance, please contact me directly. Thanks and have a great day.